Hi viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel once again. For today's video, we're going to be doing cross stitching. And this is like a preview of what we call cross stitching in crochet. So you're going to be needing your mesh, your yarn of choice, your darning needle. Yeah, that's the most important thing that you need for your yarn. So first, you're going to be inserting your yarn into your darning needle, and you can cut as long as you can pull out. So I'm going to be, for the mesh, we are going to be dealing with the intersection between the horizontal and vertical lines. Yeah, that place that looks like cross. Yes, exactly. So that is what we are going to be working with for the stitch we are going to be working on today. Is just one of the basic stitches that we have for cross stitching. Yeah, just like in, so we're going to be doing horizontal stitching here. So for our needlework, and basically we can work with each box at a time, but for the sake of uniformity, so that you can have a very good back too, I'm going to be showing you. So what we want to do is just insert and you know just do your diagonal stitch whichever way you want. Just make sure it is a diagonal stitch, and make sure that whatever way you started with is what you're going to continue with. Not because it's going to look slightly different though, but just for uniformity. So next thing we want to do here is just continue with your diagonal stitching that you're doing. So just, yeah, this is just me basically showing you how you can do it, like for each box, because there are some times where you have to use different colors. Do you understand? And probably we are making use of a gold color here. So and probably you just need just that one gold to form the graph that you're making, so you can just easily just go back and make it like that. But for this, for the sake of uniformity, as I told you, so we're going to be working with and we're not changing colors, right? So we are going to be working with the diagonal stitches first here. See, so we are still going to work on them back, but just finish either the row or the colon. See, I'm hiding um the excess yarn that we have, so I'm trying to just hide it so that it doesn't have to spoil our work at the end of the day. So just keep going, doing your diagonal stitches. Yeah, so this is the last one. This is the last one, so I'm inserting it to the last hole there. So now I want to go back and you know do what is called the cross stitching. Yeah, so basically I'm just going to be working another diagonal line, but it's not going to be the same way I came with. It's going to be the other way around. Can you see? So this is just from down to top, from bottom to up. Do you understand? So, and just keep going, keep working um your and your diagonal stitch the other way on what you've done at first. Can you see? This is a closer look just for you to see. So you just have to keep going the opposite way just to achieve the cross stitching. This is for the first row. Yeah. And yeah, at my last box. So this is the last of it for this row. Can you see the back? Can you see? Yeah, this is the kind of uniformity I'm trying to talk about. So I'm still going to show you probably when we do more. Yeah. So, and we're just going to be working with the intersections, like I told you. So that's why I left the row at the first place. That's the edge. Yeah, because it doesn't have any intersection there. Do you understand? So we're going to be dealing with those edges later. So what you want to do is just go on in each of your boxes, creating your diagonal line in each of your intersections that you have there. And if you're working with probably a graph gun, yeah, you just need to for each of the colored boxes, yeah, if you're going to be cutting your mesh, yeah, if you're going to be cutting your mesh, you have to cut it how am I going to explain, yeah, you have to cut it not according to the boxes on the graph gun. Each of the boxes on the graph gun would represent each intersections. That is, if you're working with this basic cross stitching, do you understand? Yeah, I'm going to insert an image so you can see, yeah, what I'm trying to talk about. So for each of your graph that you have, for each of the graph that you have, it's going to be separated in colors so that you can have the image that you want to use your cross stitching to create on your mesh. So for each of the colors you count, and you're going to be careful with that so that you don't have to do more or less, because that way it's going to alter the image you were trying to do at first. So that being said, you can just continue with your work here, you know keep doing your cross stitch. And it's going to be slow because we are working with a longer yarn here now. So but as time goes on, when it gets shorter, then you can see how fast you become. And trust me, this is not like a rocket science. Do you understand? Yeah, so it's very, very, very easy to work with. Yeah. So I'm going to be creating a playlist for um my I'm going to be creating a playlist for my channel. So for each cross stitching um design tutorial that I do, this is the back. Yeah, this point, this is the back here. So I'm at the third um row now. Yeah, so as I was saying, for each of my cross stitching video that I'm going to be uploading, I'm going to group them into a playlist on my channel. And for each of the back tutorials that I'm going to be making as well, I'm going to be grouping them under another playlist. Yeah, for crochet dresses and for stitches as well, I'm going to separate them and put them under like different playlists on my channel, so it can be easy for you to just go into my channel and check your area of interest regarding crochet, and just go through the tutorials that are there, check the ones that you're interested in. And please, if you are watching right now and you've not subscribed to my channel, please, I'm begging you to support my channel. And the best way you can support is by subscribing to my channel, liking my video, and sharing my video to your crochet community that you may belong in. Thank you so much. I would really appreciate that. So and if you've also subscribed, you can as well turn on the notification bell so that you will get notified anytime I upload a new video. So here is another method which you can go with, working with each of the diagonal stitch like together. But if you're not careful with that method, it's kind of dangerous. I won't advise you if you're a beginner to use that kind of method. Why? Because the mesh that we are using to create this work, they're actually very, very flexible. Yeah. So just because you might want to bend your work, some might use this mesh for frame, to create frame for their. In fact, we have it. We make use of it for large room decoration. So depending on what you're using it for those that are using for bag, yeah, it needs to be folded at times. So that is why they made the mesh so flexible. So if you're working like with this method, you have to be very careful. You have to know how to, you know, use it. So that you don't end up spoiling one of the mesh with your darning needle or your other force from pulling your yarn. Yeah, because if that happens, then you've altered what you're doing. Like for that particular place, it's going to look like you're going to be creating a space there. And obviously you can't create a stitch on a space. So that's why you have to be careful. See? Yeah. So that you don't say it's I was the one that allowed you guys to start using that method. So that's why I'm switching back to the one I was using before. So just keep going. Yeah, so we're going to meet when my, yeah, well, it's already running short. So and yeah, so I think I'm just going to do one more row. Yeah, I'm going to risk this yarn because I don't think it's going to be enough. So let me just quickly risk it and see if it is going to be enough. Then I'm going to teach you how to hide your yarn at the back. Yeah. Yeah, so luckily enough, I still have like a bit of yarn left that I can use to um hide my the mess of the work at the back. Yeah, so this is how it looks like, and see the back. Can you see how uniform it is? And yes, please, you can make use of the back too for um the front of your project. You might decide that is this front that you want to use, and you might decide that is the back too. Yeah, so it's so far you're just being creative. Yeah, so anything works for um whatever you're doing. Yeah, so um for the remaining yarn, you're going to turn your mesh to the other side, and there are two ways to it actually. Yeah, this is a closer look on what we've worked on so far. Yeah, can you see how it looks? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and there are two ways to hide your yarn. You can either do it vertically, like as I'm doing now, or horizontally. So, but I think horizontally will be the best because can you see, if you can look at it thoroughly, you see the yarn, you can still see like a trace of the yarn. Or if it's horizontal, you might not. So I just want to start from the upper part. Yeah, so can you say I started from my diagonal stitch too? I started from the top to the bottom, like I did when I was starting from the down part. And the reason be that I want my work to be uniform. And the best way you can know if it is uniform is by checking the back. You see, although you can see the difference too in the front, but you would see them clearer at the back. Yeah. So I did it intentionally. I started from the that point again. So, but the thing is, if you have probably you want to work another color in the middle, it's something you can just go on and start from the top. Once you get to the point you stop where you start from. Yeah, so and then you also cross stitch. Can you see the same way I did for those ones are the way is the way I'm you know working with this as well. Yeah, so the yarn is kind of long, so I'm kind of having difficulty pulling them out. Yeah. Let me just use this time to give a shout out to every YouTube creators. In fact, every content creator because this thing is not easy. Oh, hey Jesus, what I'm just doing and seems like oh yeah. I'm not obviously I'm not the best. I just started so I keep practicing every day and I know that I'm going to just become better day by day. But I just give it to you guys. You guys are trying. Oh Jesus. I know how many days it will take me to edit the video. Probably I'm going to do a vlog introducing myself that is bringing my face on board. Yeah, so I don't know. And yeah, my yarn is getting shorter again, so that's why it looks like I'm a bit fast here. Plus, speed editing, yeah, because I want us to just get done with this, yeah. So, but I wanted you to be part of the process. Can you see? So this is what we have for now. Yeah, can you see? Yeah. So, I just wanted you to be part of the process, seeing everything that I did, even with the speed editing. Yes. So it doesn't um look like I'm performing magic to some people. Yeah. Yeah, I guess this yarn will only do one more row. So let's just risk it and see if it will do it. Yeah. So I think I should start saying the Lord's Prayer, because if not, I have to lose the this row totally. Oh Jesus, yeah. Can we go for one more row? Yes. Oh Jesus, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, four corners of the head. Come on. Yeah. This thing is getting short though. Hey Jesus, can you see? It's getting short and I still need I still need to be able to tuck the yarn in at the back or more. It's too short. So I just inserted my darning needle, yeah, horizontally. Then see. Then I'm going to insert this into the needle. Yeah. So after inserting it, just be careful so that your needle does won't remove from where you put it. Then just pull it. It might be hard. Just be careful and just pull it. And that was how I was able to scale through. If not, oh Jesus, I would have just lost this thing. Yeah, can you see? Yeah, if I cut it now, it won't really show like from the horizontal method that I showed you the other time. So you can just change your mind and just do it however way you want. Yeah, so I just have I'm hiding my yarn to here. So I just have two more rows, like one more row after this to go. Yeah, so then we can finish up the edges together. Yeah. And as you can see, if you're looking closely to this work, you'll see some spaces, yeah, or you're seeing some mesh surfacing, yeah, amidst the ones that you've done. Yeah, this is because um the yarn that I'm using, the paracord that I'm using is 3 mm. Yeah, the measurement, the thickness is 3 mm. So you can try using a 4 mm, 5 mm, 6 mm, depending on the type of mesh that you're using. And this is just like the most common mesh that you can use. Yeah, we have different type of mesh. We have some ones that the hole is, smaller than what we have here, and we have the ones that are bigger. Yeah, so that's why you have it. Can you see? So the space is a little bit closed up, yeah, because I finished up with the work already. Yeah, so for the edges you can just go on to each of the edges and just do like M lock, like M in stitch. Yeah, so you're going to be putting two in a box here. And for the corner, because the corner represents two box, one for the horizontal side, one for the vertical side, I'm going to be doing two like we're doing, then one more for the corner, then two more for the topmost part. Yeah, so I skipped that part. Yeah, so this is what we've done so far. Can you see? So you just keep going, two in each um box, and for the corner we're doing five, two for the top, one for corner, and two for the top. Yeah, so you can adjust if need be. Yeah, so I'm running out of yarn. So once I'm done, like once I reach um the length of the other side too, I'll stop. Then I'm going to be showing you, let me just show you the difference between, can you see the difference between the one I finished and the one I didn't finish? Can you see the look? Can you see the difference? Yeah, so this is a finished one. This is like an ongoing project for me. See, I use different color. Yeah, so look at the back. Can you see? So you can also use it for bag handles. Yeah, but that one is slightly different, but it's still the same cross stitching. Yeah, but this is another type of stitch that I'm going to be teaching you. You can use this. That's the same type of stitch I used for this beautiful purse too. Yeah, see, can you see? It's still mesh, just different. Can you see how beautiful it is? Yeah. So I made use of cross stitching method for this yarn too. For yarn, right? So it's more easier. It is easier to cover the mesh with that type of yarn. So we've come to the end of the tutorial. See you at the next one.